Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Leo. So Leo, as always, I'm doing a reading with my own deck, so the cards that you'll see are from this deck. Leo, I feel like your reading today is not going to be the most joyful one. It's going to be one that is like a necessary inner work, especially in terms of perhaps witnessing again a type of meaningful relationship that you've had in the past, right? It's like your reading is requiring that you go to the bottom of the question, to the core of the pain. It's like going to like the real depths of your emotions, right? Because there is this very crucial paradigm shift or breaking of a pattern, right? And it feels like it's a pattern that may have been repeating over and over and over in your relationships. And somehow this constant thought is going on around your mind right now, right? And it's not going to leave your mind. It's almost like you will never have peace of mind in terms of this repeating pattern, right? If you don't face it. And I feel like today is the day, or maybe when you find this message, when you watch this video, it's going to be the moment when this paradigm shift has come, right? The opportunity for you to break a pattern in your relationships has come. And you have to be extremely grounded, extremely committed, extremely firm and responsible, right? It's like taking ownership of the things that, you know, maybe are not that pleasant, right? It's like maybe dealing with your own shadows, right? Perhaps this could be seen as a shadow work, right, of sorts. But I feel like there is this, you know, at the end, it's like you go very, very deep inward, but then there is this, it's like this period of rest, and then there is this, you know, resurfacing back to your life, perhaps even back to your self-esteem is what I'm hearing right now. But let me show you the cards to go in detail to explain this message. So we're beginning with the Seven of Swords, which, you know, is a card that has been coming up now in at least in the last two readings for Gemini and for Cancer. And so for you, Leo, having this card being the opening card, to me, well, the opening card sets the tone, right? And so the atmosphere that this Seven of Swords is bringing to you, to your message today, Leo, is about like this recurring thought, right? It's like there is this one thought that keeps coming back, that keeps looping back into your attention, right? And this is something that is starting to annoy you, I want to say, right? Because the message that I got with this card was, oh my God, they're still here. They're still around. This thought is still going around your mind, right? It's not leaving. And I feel like it's not going to leave until you make a decision or act upon it, right? It's like you have to consciously break the pattern, right? The Judgment card here, sorry about the noise. Flying too low. Okay, so this Judgment card here is talking about you actively deciding, right? Consciously deciding to break something. And it feels like break this mental pattern, right? Which, yes, now it's more like a mental pattern. It's almost like, I feel like, Leo, you are aware of this reoccurring pattern in relationships, right? It's interesting how these two are, it's like they are complementing each other, because the Six of Cups coming after the Judgment card, I feel like you know already, you are aware already, right, of what is the core issue, of what is the bottom of the thing, right? What is the question itself that is coming in like this looping pattern, right? It's like this reoccurring thought that won't leave you alone, right? Won't leave you, have your peace of mind in a sense. So it's like it's located, it resides in your heart, it resides in your affection, in your relationships, in how you feel others, in how you feel the world, in how you feel yourself, right? And so this Six of Cups, it's like inviting you and calling you, right? It's like actively decide to travel back in time to, I want to say, maybe every relationship that you've had, right? Because it's almost like I'm seeing here this list of names, this list of ex-partners, and it doesn't necessarily have to be just, romantic relationships. It's like every type of meaningful relationship, right? Every type of person that was there by your side serving as a mirror, right? In any kind of relationship. So it's like take this plunge, right? Dive deep into the depths of your relationships, into the depths of your emotions. It's like investigate, because you are now, it's like with this Judgment, it's like now you have not only the mental awareness, right? It's like the conscious awareness, but you also have like this very powerful tool, right? With the proper timing, right? To me, Judgment always brings like the right time for something, right? Whether it is you are, bringing something to somebody is bringing this to you, but this, I feel like there's nobody else other than you here, Leo. I feel like this is all you with you. It's like the Six of Cups, even if it is, bringing past relationships for you to look back into it, right? Witness them from afar, I want to say. It's like these are, it's like long past, right? It's like they are part of your history now. It's like, but it's like they have helped you consciously or unconsciously, directly or indirectly, to shape your thoughts today. And I feel like there's still like this sting, right? There's still this one question that is maybe unresolved, or it's like this is the moment that you go back to revisit, right? Witness these experiences, witness these relationships, and revisit your emotional state in them, right? It's like going to the depths of your emotions. It's like going back very, very deep into your memories, right? But staying completely firm, right? It's like it doesn't have to be like this extremely overwhelming emotional going back, right? It's like, because now you know what is bothering you. You know what is this one thing that needs perhaps like this reframing, right? It's like this breaking of the pattern. It's like you know exactly where the source of this irritation is, or the source of this loop, right? What is causing this mental loop, right? Or even like this repeating of specific patterns in relationships, right? Why are they always there again? So now is the moment that you take this active, conscious decision to dive into your memories, go into the depths of your emotions, so that it's like you find yourself again. But okay, so here the King of Pentacles is talking about, you know, two sides of the crown in a sense, because it's talking about pride, right? So perhaps, you know, in past relationships, you were too proud, or you weren't proud at all, right? There's something about being proud of who you were, who you've become, who you are, but also being extremely grounded. It's like there is something that needs to be seen from afar, especially because of this card that is coming next. But it's like, if generally, right, the Six of Cups is a very sensitive card, right? It brings, you know, maybe past trauma, or maybe things that, because they were unresolved, it's almost like they make you cry easily, right? It's like they are a very vulnerable spot, right? Maybe one that is so delicate that you don't even want to touch it, right, for the most part. But I feel like now it's like you have the motive, or like the desire to overcome this pattern, right, that has become like a mental pattern. Is almost like this, right? If you have been experiencing relationships that are more or less the same, right, even though the partners are different, right, and you know, the people are different, right? It could be friendships, it could be work relationships, right? It could be clients, it could be family ties, right? So it's like this has become almost like your expected result, right? It's like you expect to fall into that type of relationship, right? So that is the understanding, like the clear understanding that now you're having with this annoying thought that's still around, but now you are identifying it. It's like now you are circling it, because you know that this is something that bothers you, right? To expect a type of relationship, a type of person that will fall, you know, through that pattern again, right? And it's almost like you won't have it anymore, Leo. It's almost like you are determined. That's the thing. It's like you are determined with the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles that you will not be emotional, or it's like you will not it's like, what I'm trying to say here is like, if this could easily make you doubt, or make you it's like forget about your strength, right? It's like forget about you. It's like you have to see this from the outside, right? It's like, yes, you are diving in deep, but here it's like you only went there to face it, to destroy this pattern, to break this pattern, right? To make a shift, right? A paradigm shift, because it is affecting, I want to say, your thinking process, right? It's become something that is not just affecting maybe your personal life, right? It's like is affecting your ability to take, you know, to make this very clear decision, or to like just think clearly, right? It's like this sting, right, in your mind that is starting to irritate, right? And so because now is the time, it's like you have the perfect tool in your hands, right? That is giving you everything that you need to actively go deep to the source of this issue and not let it inundate you or overwhelm you or flood you with all of those emotional memories, right? It's almost like witnessing something from the past, but not letting it make you wobble, right? I hope I'm translating this correctly, because the way that is like the effect, right, that this diving deep into your past memories, into past relationships, maybe all relationships, right? It's like maybe seeing all relationships, but from this very strong, grounded, right? It's like here you are standing your ground. Here it's like you are responsible enough, mature enough, grounded enough, well aware of what are the fundamental pillars of who you are, right? And I mean here it's like your character, your beliefs, your core values, right? Who you've become. That, yes, it's like there's a large contribution of your relationships, right? But the emotional aspect that could make you doubt, that could make you go to another, it's like it's like it's hard for you to penetrate, you know, a love relationship or any type of relationship, but still stand your ground. And this is what I feel like you're doing. It's like you're able to penetrate deep into a certain pattern in your relationships by witnessing them from afar, but close enough that you are still, it's like you are still witnessing it, but still very protected, or it's like it is, you know, a little bit guarded, right? Just guarded so that you are not overwhelmed. You see the difference, right? It's like you are close enough, because here with the Three of Cups, it's almost like, you know, here you are going, you know, this is your last significant relationship, and that was the previous one. The previous one is like you're going back in time, right? From the most recent to the first, right? Maybe we're talking about like, you know, even being, you know, like a very young child, right? As, you know, witnessing maybe your parents in a relationship, right? Is that type of very significant, like, first impression of what a dynamic between two people actually is, right? And with a very pure heart, right? To me, it's like this card, although yes, the Three of Cups usually tends to come as the co-creation from the heart, like something that is created and co-created with a very pure intention, right? And the heart resonance of, you know, people that are meaning well, right? That are in the same energy, in the same frequency. But to be honest, since yesterday with the Cancer reading, that this card, I feel like this was the first card, right? This was the opening card for Cancer. And it's interesting because this was the first card, and then the Six of Cups was also in the reading, but it was like this for Cancer. And for you, Leo, it's like this, right? It's like the Three of Cups is right below the Six of Cups. So this is, I'm seeing, you know, visually, it's like you are diving deep into the very first significant relationship that perhaps even without knowing, you were picking up, right? You were absorbing those references, right? Or those dynamics, right? That's the reason why I'm saying perhaps it's like you as a small kid, you know, just observing your parents relate to one another, right? And so maybe that has been like the pattern that maybe unconsciously, right? But that's the difference. It's like now it's very much in your consciousness, right? It's like now you see it, now you are aware of it, now you know how this stings, how this annoys you, right? It's like you don't want this to be a repetitive pattern. It's like you want to break it, you want to shift this paradigm. So in order to shift it, it's like you have to go to the very first one that you saw as a mirror, right? And that you have been taking it with you maybe through every relationship that you were involved in, right? Since then, right? So this is like the significant inner work, perhaps shadow work. But I feel like that's the thing. It's like you are so firm, right? And maybe it's, you know, this going deep, right? It's like is also bringing to you like this strength of character that is just it's like it's helping you to value who you've become, right? But this word, right, it keeps, that's the thing, it's like it's still hanging around, right? So there's something about pride, right? So maybe you are too proud to admit, or maybe you were too proud to admit that this was a recurring thing, right? But now I feel like you are so, it's like you're not emotional to the point that you are maybe embarrassed to admit that that was exactly what happened in the past. It's like you're taking ownership, right, of the things that you have done, of the partners that you were in relationship with, right? It's like you are owning it. It's like you are building your foundation by witnessing something that you know that defined, in a sense, this pattern for your relationships, right? And so to me, this was very clear. It's like you are diving really, really deep, Leo, and that is, I mean, I have to applaud you. But here, right at the end, I feel like there is this, it's like now the work is done. It's like now you have come to the bottom of the issue, right? It's like now you have, it's like you have witnessed what you needed to witness to break the pattern, right? To change whatever needed changing, right? Whatever needed to be seen, to be transformed, to be reframed. And so here comes, you know, these two cards came together as, you know, the moment of rising, I want to say, because this is what I'm seeing with the Nine of Wands. But before that, we have the Four of Swords, which is interesting because I feel like you are so grounded, you are so good in like respecting who you are or who you've become, right? And also like, it's like owning everything that happened in those past relationships, right? It's like these are the pillars of who you are right now, right? And you're not ashamed. It's like you're proud of it, right? Maybe if you weren't proud of these past relationships, you weren't as strong as you can be, but you are now discovering this, right? And so this is just helping to ground you. It's like you are standing your ground, right? And so with this Four of Swords, I feel like it's, you know, you touch rock bottom perhaps, right? It's like you touch the core of the matter, right? You go to the foundation of what makes you you, or what turned you into the person that you are today, right? And you rise from it. It's like when you get to the very first relationship, this is when you touch the deepest point in your memories, or the furthest that you can go back in your childhood memories, right? And then that's the moment when the energy starts to shift, right? And becomes lighter, because with these arrows pointing upwards, right? It's like what I'm seeing is this. It's like there is this rising of your energy that if it was too dense, right? It's almost like it's like you knew that when you took this instrument, this tool of the judgment, because it was time to break a pattern, you knew that you were going into the depths of your emotions, and that could feel extremely dense, right? But you were so protected, so proud, so strong, so firm, so mature, right? That you knew that you had to go to the bottom of it. And when you did, it's like now you're ready to resurface, right? And so here it's like, this is like it's almost like your energy is becoming light, right? Is floating, right? It's like you're so light-weighted that you are elevating, right? That is like this moment of relief, right? So the Nine of Wands has, you know, been playing this double duty of being the traditional Nine of Wands, carrying the burden type of message, but also lately has been, you know, bringing about this more uplifting message of being this beautiful path of flowers, right? So it's like, this is, I feel it like the journey that you are doing with this shadow work, with this inner work, with this emotional type of diving deep into your memories, into your past relationships, right? Because you are, it's like you are having the courage, I want to say, right? You are doing a lot of work, right? It is perhaps like, you know, a heavy work to carry this tool and to take it to the bottom of the issue, right? But that is exactly what you're doing, and you're not complaining about it. It's like you are proud to do it, right? Because you know that the relief that is going to come through it is going to make this ascension process, right? This resurfacing, make you see these relationships from a new perspective. Instead of being burdens, they're going to be seen as beautiful flowers that helped to shape you, that helped to blossom who you are right now, right? And so it's like the same thing. It's like when you plunged into the depths of this memory box, right? It's like you were going, you know, relationship by relationship and seeing the very first one that initiated this pattern. When you are resurfacing, it's like you are seeing all of these relationships again, but now you are seeing it from a new point of view, right? Which is one that is like very, it's like, it's a lot more, it brings relief, right? So that you can witness these relationships, now seeing them as beautiful flowers instead of burdens, right? I hope this makes sense, Leo. I am going to pull more cards for you to see what wants to come up after all of this, after this inner work, as well as the astrological runes in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be very happy to see you. You can find the link down below. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.